Hello student, the topic is one-to-many or many-to-one relationship. So today we are going to link the two table with the help of a foreign key whenever there is one-to-many or many-to-one relationship is occurring. And after joining the two table, we have to also check whether the given requirement, suppose this is our given requirement for example, okay, after joining the two table we will check whether the given requirements are also fulfilling or not. So here in this ER diagram we have two entities, that is customer and order, and each entity have their own attributes. In customer entity we have CID. CID is a customer ID which is a primary key of this table and the name of the customer. Here order entity, in order entity OID. OID is the order ID which is a primary key of this order entity and the order name for example, and the relationship is one to many. Okay, so this entity we have transformed into this table. Okay, so customer entity, customer table, order entity, order table, and CID name, CID name. CID will act here as a primary key of this table. OID order name, OID order name. OID will act as a primary key of this table, and for example the data are stored for example. Okay, in this table, customer table, we have C1, C2, C3 which is a customer ID, okay, for this column, and the names, customer names, for example ABC. Okay, and here also some of the data like 01, 02, 03, they are the order ID of this order table, and the order names, for example we have just given this XXYY and ZZ. Okay, so now we are going to link these two table with the help of a foreign key. So after joining these two table with the help of a foreign key, we will also check whether the given requirements are fulfilling or not. Okay, suppose this is our given requirement for example, so let's check it out one by one. So let's do one thing, let's join this two table by bringing the foreign key or primary key of other table into one of the table. Okay, for example, okay, we'll do turn by turn. Let's do one thing first. Let's bring this CID which is a primary key of this customer table. Let's bring this CID into this order table. Okay, and we know that when we bring this primary key into this table, then it will act as a foreign key, right? So I have already drawn the table here. This is the order table. Okay, order table, and here we have this OID order name, OID order name, right? And the order IDs are 01, 02, 03, 01, 02, 03, XXYY ZZ, XXYY ZZ. Okay, and to link the table we have brought this CID into this table. So we have brought CID here. Now this CID which was a primary key of this table will act here as a foreign key. Okay, this one. So after joining this table with the help of a foreign key, that is CID, we will also check whether the given requirements are fulfilling or not. For example, this is a given requirement. So here let's check it out. C1. C1 means the customer one. Customer, suppose one customer whose ID is C1 has given an order, and his order numbers are 01 and 02. Okay, so let's check it out. C1 customer 1, C1 order number is 01, order number is 01. Again customer 1 has given another order, that is 02, C1 02, C1 02, correct? And here you see another customer whose customer ID is C2. The customer whose ID is C2 has order, that is 03. So C2 03, C2 03. So here we can see the primary key here, you see 01, 02, 03. Okay, it's fine. And the customer and the foreign key here you see C1, C2. Okay, so here the given we have linked the table, and also they have fulfilled the given requirement. So when we bring the customer ID into this table, then this we can accept. Okay, this is option 1. Now let's check it out again. Let's bring this order primary key into this table to link the table, and also we will check whether the given requirements are fulfilling or not. Okay, so this is the option 1. Now option B, let's check it out in option B. Okay, so here you see this is the customer table, right? Customer table, CID and name. Customer table, CID and name, and this is and this is OID. OID is the primary key of this order table, right? So we will bring this OID into this table, and when we bring this OID into another table, that now it will act as a foreign key, right? So we have brought this OID into this table, OID. Now in this customer table, CID is the primary key and OID is a foreign key of this table, and the name of the customer. Okay, so this is how we have joined the two table, and then also let's check it out whether the given requirements are fulfilling or not. So for example, this is our given requirements. Here you see C1, customer 1 has ordered the order like order 1 and order 2. Okay, so customer 1 has order 1. So C101, right? Now again C1 and 02. Again here we have C102, and the last one is C203, and C3 is not given, so we'll keep it here blank. So in this table, by seeing this table, we can direct skip this table. Why? Because here you see the primary key, and the primary key which is a this CID, okay, CID, which is a primary key of this customer table. Here you see this line C1, it's repeating, right? And we know that primary key means it uniquely identify each record, but according to this requirements, when we put these requirements into this table, it's not fooling that primary keys definition, right? So here we can directly skip this table, because primary key supposed to show the unique record of record in the table, right? But it's not happening in this table. See, the primary key is repeating here, so we can directly skip this table, and then we'll go with this option A. Okay, here you see option A, and the foreign key we can repeat more than one also, so it doesn't matter, but the primary key here you see. So my dear student, always remember, whenever there is one-to-many relationship or many-to-one relationship, the foreign key will always come to the many side. Okay, here in this ER diagram we have one-to-many relationship, so we have brought this primary key of customer into this many side. So we can directly say that wherever the many relationship is showing, we have to bring the foreign key into that side only. Then this is how we are going to join the two table, and also it will fulfill the given requirements. Okay, and also whenever one-to-many or many-to-one relationship is occurring, then we can derive directly only one table, this one. Okay, so this is all about today's class. Thank you.